Hello again, basketball fans. Welcome back here to Duster Thomas Gymnasium in Pinckneyville. We're in the closing seconds of the game here between Columbia and Pinckneyville. And Columbia has just taken the lead on that three-point shot, 47-45 with 6.6 seconds left. Pinckneyville had the lead, 45-44. Columbia just hits a huge three-pointer here, Ron. And, man, what an atmosphere for basketball we have here tonight at Duster Thomas Gymnasium. It's a lot of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, Ray, I haven't been paying that close attention to this game, but I think Pinckneyville had like a 12-point lead just a couple of minutes ago.
They were in command of this ball game, and Columbia just kept chipping away at it. And after a turnover on Pinckneyville, Columbia got the ball in the half court, just hit a big three-point shot to go ahead now, 47-45 with just 7.5 seconds left. Pinckneyville will have the ball length of the floor, trailing it by 2 here in front of their home fans. We got quite a mix of fans here tonight. We got still some lingering Waltonville and Centralia fans that are here. We got people here, obviously, from both Columbia and Pinckneyville watching this. And then, of course, you got a lot of Mount Vernon Ram fans that are here anticipating the game that we're about to bring you after this one between the Mount Vernon Rams and Principia Panthers of Missouri, the number 5 ranked team in the nation, not in the state, in the nation.
Yeah, what about those Principia fans? Let's hear it for the Principia fans.
I don't know how many Principia fans are here. There might be a few of them that made the trip over, but I know we got a lot of them logged on watching as we've been communicating with their athletic director, Sean Brown. He's got the link to our broadcast, and so there's probably some Missouri people logged on watching. Let's see what happens here. Here's Ty Lahr with it for Pinckneyville. They're down by 2. 2 seconds left. Lahr puts one up, misses the shot. Ball game over. Columbia wins it. Columbia comes from behind and knocks off Pinckneyville, 47-45 here at the Panther Showcase Shootout in Pinckneyville. Wow, what a basketball game. That was quite a comeback from Columbia because, yeah, Pinckneyville did lead this game by double digits at one point, but it got away from them as momentum shifted the way of the Columbia Eagles, and they pulled this one out 47-45. Well, I'm Randy Olson courtside along with Ron Stannard, longtime basketball official. He's my broadcast partner. There's been a lot of basketball played here today at the Panther Showcase. We'll run down all the scores for you. And we got one game left, and that's the game featuring the Mount Vernon Rams against the Principia Panthers of Missouri. They're the number 1 ranked team in Missouri and number 5 ranked team in the nation. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, Randy, there's been a lot of basketball played all over Southern Illinois this weekend. It's a
busy weekend for basketball. Everybody's trying to make up for all the snow games that they lost, you know?
Yeah, there's been some big games played.
Mount Vernon Ram fans, particularly you alumni, you can communicate with us from all over the world on our Facebook page. Go to AreaSports.net on our Facebook page. Go to Messenger there on the Facebook page at AreaSports.net. Send us a message on Facebook Messenger. Let us know where you're watching from and, of course, who you're rooting for. Send us a message, AreaSports.net, on our Facebook page on Messenger. We'd love to hear from our viewers. I know we got several on already, not only here on the YouTube page, but also on our website as well. As you see Principia come out on the floor. One thing you're going to notice about the Panthers of Principia is they are big. They've got a couple of different guys that are 6'9", another one at 6'8", 6'7". They have at least 3 players in their lineup who are legitimate Division I players that already have offers, Ron. I mean, big-time offers, like from Illinois and some other schools. So several of these guys you're going to see on Principia tonight are guys that you're going to see on TV. And one guy you want to keep an eye on tonight is big number 45, and that's Sekou Cisse. Sekou Cisse. Can you say that, Ron?
Sekou Cisse.
You got it, man.
Just can't say it very many times fast in a row.
Sekou Cisse. Principia did not have a game last night. In fact, they haven't played in over a week since all this snow came in. They're 14-2 on the season. The Mount Vernon Rams played last night, of course, lost at home at Shagnon Gymnasium to the Centralia Orphans, 51-40. So Mount Vernon may be a little bit more run down and tired today than what you might find from Principia, as they're going to be coming in fresh, although they get a pretty good trip over here from Missouri. But we anticipate a lot of talent on the floor tonight. We hope that Mount Vernon can hang with them, but in all honesty, they are going to have their hands full because we've seen these guys play at the Highland Shootout. They are big, they are athletic, and be a lot of dunks, a lot of blocked shots. It'll be something special. But, talking to Coach Tim Holloway before the game, Ron, he said, hey, what more can you ask for? He said, you want to get on the floor and play against some great athletes and just see what you can do and test your guys. And he said, yeah, you know what? We might get beat tonight. Who knows? But he said it's a good test for our guys and a chance for our guys to see what it's like for some of these other players at another level, because you are going to see some of these guys on TV probably in the next year or two. Yeah.
That's how you got to look at it. That's the right attitude.
So we'll just see what happens. I just hope that Mount Vernon comes out of here without getting anybody injured. I mean, that's the big thing. Seriously, it really is. But let's run down the scores from earlier games today. Fairfield beat Greenville 61-51. It was Mascoutah nipping Carbondale 55-54 here at the shootout. Murfreesboro beat Meridian 62-31. Another close one. It was Triad over Freeburg 50-47. Centralia beat Waltonville 60-47, but honestly, Ron, that game was much, much closer than the final score indicated, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. That was like a heavyweight battle. That was a great basketball game. Our game of runs, and Waltonville had two good runs in them to catch back up after falling behind, and they just ran out of gas. Yeah,
they did. And a credit Centralia for not wilting. They were able to withstand the runs by Waltonville, and they won it 60-47. And then the heart-stomping game that was just completed, Columbia comes from behind and nips the Pinckneyville Panthers 47-45. You see the coaches, the captains, and the officials meeting there at midcourt. Any idea of the names of those officials? You got those right there, Ron?
I do. Greg Faulkner, Troy Smith, and Kevin Jones.
All right. The starting lineup for Principia will feature, like I said, Siku Cisse at 6'9", Ron Henry at 6'8". Then they've got Slay and Coleman at 6'4", and Torrey at 6'3". Again, we saw them play at the Highland Shootout because we were over there broadcasting the game at Highland Shootout featuring Waltonville against Highland. So we had a chance to see Principia in action as they took on East St. Louis, and they actually beat East St. Louis by more than 30 points.
Yeah, at a running clock, I think.
So that's how good they are. Now, in all honesty, East St. Louis was missing one of their best players that night, who had just been suspended from the night before. But I don't know if it would have made a difference that night, because Principia was all about business, and they took care of business against East St. Louis, and now they face the Mount Vernon Rams. One thing, though, again, Principia has been on the sidelines for, like I say, quite a while. They haven't played a game in a while, and sometimes when that happens, you come out a little rusty. So maybe that'll happen. Maybe the Rams can take advantage of that. We just hope that they can hang with them for a while here. We'll take a short break. We'll be back with more from Pinckneyville in just a moment on AreaSports.net. Andrea Baker, the broker owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South Penn Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV. If you like sports, delicious food, and great drinks, you're going to love JJ's Sports Bar in Mount Vernon. Whether you stop by for brunch, lunch, or dinner, JJ's has something for you, including delicious wings, a variety of burgers, and of course, top-notch service. You like drinks? They have them at JJ's, including your favorite drafts and even margarita flights. Try the burrito tacos, or maybe perhaps the nachos. How about the shrimp? They even have steaks and pasta at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, located on the west side of Mount Vernon. And we want to give a big shout out to everybody watching us tonight from JJ's Sports Bar and Grill on the big screen. Good to have you here tuned in live from Pinckneyville as the Mount Vernon Rams will take on Principia Panthers of Missouri, the number 5 ranked team in the nation. You were looking at the starting lineups, Ron, and you made a notation there that you wanted to share.
Yeah, I just recognize, Randy, that one thing these two teams will have in common is that they're both going to start 2 seniors and 3 juniors.
Okay. But we're definitely going to see a size advantage for Principia, no question, here tonight against the Mount Vernon Rams as they'll go 6'9", 6'8", 6'4", 6'4", 6'3", and the Rams are going to come in at 5'10", 6'1", 6'4", 6'4", 6'6". So we'll see what happens. Rams will be the visitors on the scoreboard tonight, wearing their travel black uniform trimmed in the orange. Principia is wearing their home whites, trimmed in the dark blue and the gray. Got a little gold in their logo there too.
Where are they located at again, Randy?
It's in De Pere, Missouri, which is a suburb of St. Louis. Again, they're the number 1 ranked team in the state of Missouri, number 5 in the nation. I'll give you some perspective on that. Everybody's familiar with Kent Williams' team at DeSmet. They're ranked number 3 in the state of Missouri. Principia is number 1. So that gives you a little perspective. And they do not play each other. Do not play each other. So I think they would only meet if they met in postseason. But Principia has been number 1 in Missouri all season long. And like I said, now number 5 in the nation. You might be wondering, well, who the heck did they lose to if their record is 14-2, Randy? Their 2 losses were to out-of-state teams. Out-of-state teams in shootouts on neutral courts because they play some really good competition. All right, we'll take one more break. We'll come back with the starting lineups and all the play-by-play live from Pinckneyville on AreaSports.net. If you're looking for a great place to eat, you need to check out Bubba's 2, located in Nason, where they have some of the best pizza around, plus some delicious sandwiches, fish, shrimp, and a whole lot more. They have Extreme Bar Bingo every Tuesday, Last Queen Standing every Thursday, and Ladies' Night on Wednesday. Don't forget their annual Cajun Fest coming up in April. You can watch a lot of our games on the big screen at Bubba's. That's Bubba's 2, located at 124 North 5th Street in Nason. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 2 and Sundays from noon till 10.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB To-Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To-Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family, because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVAC system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738.
Back live again at Duster Thomas Gymnasium, a great venue to watch a basketball game, and there's been some good ones here today, and we got one more left here on the schedule, and it's the Mount Vernon Rams against the Panthers of Principia, Missouri, about to tip off as both teams are being called back to their respective benches. You see the Rams bench is right directly in front of us here. Principia's colors very similar to that of Belleville-Althoff. Kind of reminds me of the colors that Belleville-Althoff has. They are coached by Jay Blossom, who at one point used to coach at Webster Groves. I got that information from our good friend Jeff Hacker, the Hack Man, who's watching tonight from St. Louis. So, Hack, good to have you along, and thanks for the information. I know that Principia, you know, they recruit players from all over the country. It's they're trying to get guys ready for the next level, Division I, and that's what they do. And they've got guys coming in from all over the place, and we're going to see some of them here tonight. Rams will be first to be introduced here tonight on the scoreboard, as they are the visiting team, wearing, again, the black travel uniforms trimmed in the orange. Again, Coach Tim Holloway, and assisted by Brian Gamber. I don't see Doug Creel in the building tonight. He might be watching online with us here tonight. So let's follow along with the public address announcer as we meet the starting lineups for the Rams. Got some good Ram fans that are down here watching in person tonight. David Barnes, number 1, 6'4" senior. Barnes actually a junior. Cale Mauer's a senior, 6'6" senior, wears number 4. Lucas Shelby Jr., 5'10" junior, wears number 5. Eli Pro, 6'4" senior, wears number 12. And Xavion Nesbitt, 6'1" junior, wears number 14. So again, the Rams will go with Barnes, Mauer, Shelby, Pro, and Nesbitt. Now for the 5th-ranked team in the nation, the Panthers of Principia High School. They call it Principia Upper School, actually. Number 11 is Quentin Coleman. He's a 6'4" senior. Number 21 is Nurgasem Torre. He is a 6'3" junior. Number 25 is Wyatt Slay. He is a 6'4" junior, and he can really fill it up from the outside. Number 0 getting a start tonight is Kingston Money. There's your guy. Yeah. Kingston Money's getting the start tonight, the 6'3" junior.
Because I'm in the building, they're starting
Yeah,
Kingston
and there
Money.
you go. There's Siku Cisse right there. Siku Cisse, 6'9" junior. And they'll bring Ron Henry off the bench at 6'8". He'll play a lot, too. So, again, you're going to have Coleman, Torrey, Money, Slay, and Cisse for the Panthers of Principia. Glad you're with us here live on AreaSports.net. Enjoying it from the easy chair or the couch or whatever you may be tonight. Some of you on your mobile device. Again, you can send us a message on our Facebook Messenger. Go to AreaSports.net on Facebook, where we have the scores posted for you every night. And send us a message right there. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're rooting for, particularly you Mount Vernon High School alumni. Might be some of you Missouri people, too, that watching with us tonight. Let us know. That ball's knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Panthers basketball. Good heads-up play there by Quentin Coleman right out of the gate. Shot from the corner is good. Just like that, Quentin Coleman hits a three-pointer.
That took less than 10 seconds.
I'm telling you what, man, they are quite a basketball team. We're going to see a lot of that. Let's see if the Rams can get anything going here at all. Lucas Shelby with it. Down the lane, it's Nesbitt. Shot is up, no good. Rebound out of there by Kingston Money. One thing that Principia will do is they'll limit the Rams oftentimes to one shot, I'm sure. A shot from the lane by Slay is no good. There's the rebound taken out of there by Nesbitt. Rams on the move. Barnes over in the corner. Three-pointer misses everything by Eli Pro, and weak side rebound by Principia. In the corner they go. Here's another jumper by Kingston Money. No good. The tip in by Slay is good. They crash the boards. 5-0 Panthers. Rams back the other way with it. Shelby in the front court. Gives it out to Nesbitt. Back to Shelby. Shelby looking for driving room. Gets it back to Cale Mauer. Good defense played here by the Panthers. Again, you got at least 3 D1 guys out there in their starting lineup. Here's a three-pointer put up, no good by Dave Barnes. And rebound by Principia. Siku Cisse hasn't touched the ball yet until right now, and then he dunks it. That was an easy dunk by Cisse.
High percentage shot.
Yeah. He didn't really throw that one down with authority. We'll see some later on where he'll put some muscle behind it.
I think Coach Holloway thought he might have shuffled his feet before.
Well, and he might have.
Before he took that high percentage shot.
Eli Pro puts it out there to Nesbitt, no good. Cisse goes high to get it. Pass ahead up to Coleman. Coleman underneath, misses the shot, ball goes out of bounds, and it's off Maurer. It'll be Panther basketball. Yeah, Siku Cisse has got at least 5 Division I schools after him, including the Illinois Fighting Illini. Have shown a lot of interest in him. He's got some offers standing from several schools. There's the inbound to Slay, and he scores. Wyatt Slay with a deuce. That's 9-0 Principia. We're playing with a shot clock, 35-second shot clock. Rams in the front court. Here's Dave Barnes, has the ball stripped, and the foul is going to be called.
9-0 run to start this game.
Yeah.
Played 2.5 minutes.
Gavin Hooper is now in the game for the Rams.
Fouls on Slay.
Barnes at the line, and the Rams are on the board. Here at the 5:36 mark. Hooper saw a lot of action last night for the Rams in the game against Centralia. Again, he's just a freshman, played at Bethel, many of you know. As the second free throw by Barnes is also good. 9-2, here comes Principia in the front court. With it is Torrey. Torrey gets it to Slay. Double team comes from the Rams. Slay gives it to Siku. Look out! He rattles the rim on that one. Siku Cisse with the rim rattler. And Principia goes up 11-2. See, I told you it was coming. I knew it was just a matter of time.
He reminds them Illini fans of Kofi. That's why they like him so much.
Well, I think there's a lot of guys watching right now that are thinking, hey, I can see him in a Illini uniform. Siku Cisse at Champaign-Urbana. It might happen. Who knows? Here's a drive to the basket by Cale Maurer. Good move. Maurer with the deuce. Makes it 11-4. Principia back in the front court. Long three on the way. It's no good by Turi as it goes out of bounds, and it's going to be off the Rams. It'll stay with Principia. Here's the inbound. Comes into Cisse, now back to Coleman. Coleman will put up the 3 ball and off the iron. Good box out by the Rams. It's going to be a foul called, though.
It's on Cisse, I think.
Oh, okay. I guess Cisse was hooking him that time on the rebound.
Yeah, he had Maurer locked up.
So Siku Cisse picks up his first foul. The Rams will go back the other way. It's 2 fouls on Principia now as a team. 4:27 to go here, opening quarter. And that's going to be a foul out front. That's going to go against Turi.
Yep.
Well, the Rams are, not acting like they're intimidated or scared or anything, and that's good to see. Eli Pro will trigger it in. Lucas Shelby has the basketball now. Gives it up to Hooper. I mean, how many times you have a chance to play against the number 5 team in the nation? I mean, go out there and give it your best crack. Who knows? Here's Eli Pro in the corner. Back to Hooper, and that's a shot clock violation.
Yeah.
Again, we're playing with a 35-second shot clock, and Rams did not get a shot off as Principia was able to defend them for the full 35.
Well, you come out here and win this ball game, you make some news across the state.
You'd make a lot of news if you were to win it, yeah.
Show up tonight and beat some podunk school, and nobody cares.
Yeah. I think if you're the Rams, you just want to try to play a respectable basketball game. You're going to learn a lot about your team tonight, too, probably. Here's the fadeaway. The shot is in and out, back in again for Kingston Money.
He is Money.
Yeah. You like that name, don't you?
I love that name.
Kingston Money. Here's Hooper in the corner, bringing it out front to Shelby.
I mean, how can you have a guy on your team named Kingston Money and he doesn't get the start? Just so his name is put out over the starting line.
Dave Barnes tries to work in the paint. ducks in underneath. They block the shot, but they also foul him in the process, and Dave will go to the line.
That's a second foul on Wyatt Slay.
Well, he may have to come off the floor. Let's see what Coach Blossom does here for Principia. He's got a lot of dudes he can run at you. They went 9 or 10 deep pretty regularly against East St. Louis when we saw them play. And checking in the ballgame number 2 is Jaden Jones. Now the size drops off a little bit when Jones comes in because he's only 5'10". So
Barnes is 3 out of 3 from the free throw line.
Yeah, that's all right. And makes that one too. He shot a lot of free throws against Centralia last night.
4 out of 4.
Back the other way comes Principia now. Swing it to the right wing to Jones. Rams are in a zone. Let's see what a zone will do. It's kind of tough to match up with a man-to-man as Shelby gets the steal. Throws it ahead to Maurer. Maurer leaves it in the corner to Barnes. Barnes is going to drive baseline. Now steps out, puts up the shot to Maurer. It's no good. And on the rebound, we got a whistle and a foul, and that's going to be on the Rams. As Quentin Coleman grabbed the rebound for Principia.
Foul on Hooper.
So it's back the other way for Principia. Siku Sikuse is double teamed. He lobs it into his teammate there, Torrey, and then a foul is going to be called on the Rams. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Siku Sikuse looks even taller than 6'9", doesn't he? He's a big guy.
Another foul on Hooper. That's a good basketball name, Hooper.
Yeah. If you're going to hoop it up, you want to be called Hooper, don't you?
If you're going to play hoops, why not be named Hooper?
Norgasam Torrey at the line. And it rolls off, no good. He's a 6'3" junior for Principia. Another free throw coming. Got it. 14-6, and now Principia is going to press. See how the Rams handle it. Here comes the double team against Maurer, and Coach Tim Holloway calls timeout. They got to talk about this a little bit. Yeah, bringing the pressure. Yeah. Bringing the pressure.
What do we do about this 6'10" dude here?
Exactly.
Double teaming us.
Timeout on the court. We'll be right back.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back here to Pinckneyville High School, the Panthers Showcase. This is the showcase game as the number 5 team in the nation, Principia out of Missouri, is leading the Mount Vernon Rams 14-6. Whitney is watching from Clay County tonight, enjoying the action. Good to have you along, Whitney. Here's Cale Maurer with it on the right wing. He's guarded by Cisse. He's going to take Cisse to the paint. No. Yeah, he turns around, comes back to Shelby. Shelby will airmail it over there to Pro. Back out to the top to Barnes. Barnes puts up a shot from the elbow, and he got it to go. He got that over Money that time.
Yeah, in traffic.
Got that up over Kingston Money. 14-8. And on the other end, we're going to have another foul on the Rams. Cheyenne said she just left Pinckneyville, and now she's watching the game. She's Mount Vernon alumni and a former Lady Ram. She says, let's go Rams.
Thank you, Cheyenne.
Yeah. Inside, Siku Cisse missed one. How about that? He just didn't dunk it. That's how he missed it. Out of bounds, going to stay with the Rams on the long pass. Jeff is watching from Fairfield. He says, go Rams. Now, there you go. There's a Mules fan rooting for the Rams tonight. How you like that? I think everybody wants to get a little gander at Siku Cisse tonight, as well as Kingston Money and some of these other guys. We haven't seen Ron Henry yet out there for Principia. I don't know if he's under the weather or what, because he's usually a starter and he's another D1 player. Ron Henry is 6'8". Haven't seen him yet, but we probably will.
He may be hurt.
Yeah. Long three, that's blocked.
Oh.
Pro grabs it out of the air after the block, and then he steps on the end line. It's a turnover back to Principia. Minute 26 to go here in the first quarter of play. Knocked out by the Rams. Panthers will have it. Yeah, Principia is located in Des Peres, Missouri, and it's also right there adjacent to Principia College. So if you've heard of Principia College, Principia School, look out, there's a dunk. Thank you very much. That is Mahak Atar. He's another 6'9" guy off the bench. Imagine having somebody with that talent coming off the bench, huh? Yeah.
I'll take your word for it. Mahak Atar.
Hawk Atar. Barnes gets stripped. Yeah, he left no doubt on that one, did he?
Yeah, very high percentage shot.
Mm-hmm. (16-8). Here's a pass into Barnes. Now to Shelby. Shelby gets it in the corner to Nesbitt. Nesbitt to Maurer. Maurer drives baseline. He's cut off, puts up the shot with 4 seconds on the shot clock. And it comes off the rim, and it's rebounded by Principia. Back the other way, it's Coleman with it. Coleman rifles the pass inside to Kingston Money, and he cashes in. Cashes in with the deuce. 18-8. We are down to 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shelby gets it over to Nesbitt. Down to 10 seconds left. Shots up. It's short. And ball hits the support wire up there. It's bouncing back and forth now, and it'll be Panthers ball. Well, one thing's for sure, Mount Vernon's not going to get many second chance opportunities tonight when you got a pair of 6'9" and 6'8" guys out there, you know.
And we can give that shoe award to Atar.
Yeah, he's a contender,
Travel.
that's for sure.
Travel.
Yeah, he's got the brightest shoes in the building, that's for sure. Yeah, I think he's going to win the shoe award tonight, no doubt. Here's the inbound, 2 seconds left, long shot, top of the key. Boy, it was there for Shelby, but it's hit the back iron. After one quarter play, it's Principia 18, Mount Vernon 8. We'll be back with more live from Pinckneyville in just a moment. If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Well, after Principia jumped out to a 9-0 run to start the game, Ron, the Mount Vernon Rams settled in a little bit.
Yeah, played pretty even after that.
So 18-8 after first quarter. What's your observations out there?
It's a tall order.
Yeah.
How about that?
I like that. It is a tall order.
It's a tall order.
If you're keeping tabs on the dunks tonight, it's Principia 3 dunks, Mount Vernon none so far. As we head into the second quarter of play. And the Rams will have it first to start this second quarter. Dave Barnes with it out front. Goes to Shelby. Shelby to Maurer. You know, Maurer, the tallest player on the Rams team, he looks short out there. He gets it right there, and it's blocked. Blocked by Atar. But they call him for the foul, and that's going to send Cale Maurer to the line for the Rams.
Got him with the body.
Yeah.
Got him with the body.
Maurer good on the first free throw. How about some more of you Mount Vernon alumni weigh in on the broadcast tonight? Well, let us know where you're watching from. Give a shout out, we'll give you a shout out. Go to our Facebook page, AreaSports.net on Facebook. Use that messenger there on our Facebook page and send us a message. Shot from the corner is no good there by Kingston Money. Rebound by the Rams. They'll go to the other end now. Here's a steal. Look out. Money takes it in and gets fouled.
Fouls on Maurer.
So that's going to send Kingston Money to the line for Principia, and that foul on Maurer will be his first. Ron and I will be back down at Run Lake College on Monday night. Doing at least one game, maybe more. Waiting to hear back from a couple of other schools. Siku Cisse back in the lineup, replacing Atar. As another one is coming up by Kingston Money. We'll be there for the championship game of the girls Class M junior high state tournament. It'll be undefeated Smithton, 32-0. Against Oakville. We'll be there for that one Monday night. It's a 7:30 tip. As Smithton will be going for their third straight Class M championship. 3 in a row. Can you believe it? Here's a skip pass all the way over to Shelby. Now to Pro. He'll let it fly from three-point land. It's off the back iron. Rebound Principia. Boy, you know, if a few of those shots would go.
Yeah.
But they're not, as Quentin Coleman takes it down and puts it in. Yeah, Coleman's a player. He's 6'4", and, you know, plays guard and really has smooth ball handling skills out there. Here's the Rams in the front court again. Nesbitt has it. Over to Shelby. Back to Maurer. Maurer tries to go up against Siku. Had him in the air. Now a long three is in and out, no good by Shelby. And they're in. The rebound by Principia. The Panthers are only going to give you one shot. They're going to get the rebound, and you're just not going to get too many offensive rebounds against them. So you better hit the shots when you can. And I don't think that's Hooper wearing 42 tonight. I'm pretty sure that's Jaden Wilson wearing 42. I think they've messed up the numbers here on the roster on the black uniforms. I don't think that's Hooper. That's Wilson. All right. 22-10. Here's Shelby with it. Gives it to Barnes over on the left wing. They were in the white uniforms last night, of course, at Chagnon, and Hooper was wearing 42 last night, but I'm pretty sure that's Wilson.
Fouls on Kingston Money.
Oh, he gets a foul. Here comes Mehak Atar back in the game for Principia. He's going to replace Kingston Money. Rams ball on the baseline as they get it in. Pass intended to Barnes. It's knocked out of bounds. They'll stay with the Rams. 5:38 left here in the first half. Been a lot of games here today at the Panther Showcase Shootout. If you missed the Centralia Waltonville game, you can go back and watch it in archive on our YouTube channel or on our website. It's archived on both of them. Here's Maurer with it. Back to Wilson now around the horn to Shelby. Looks to penetrate. They just don't let you penetrate either, do they?
No.
Long three is up by Pro, no good.
And the Rams are not hitting any shots.
And there's Barnes taking it inside and scoring. Dave Barnes drove it hard to the glass that time and scores.
8 points for Barnes.
And on the other end, there's a nice move by Quentin Coleman as he pivots in the lane and makes a nice score for the Panthers. And they call timeout. 5:05 to go here in the first half. Timeout Principia. We'll be right back.
High-quality dog training is hard to find, but now there's Jaggers Dog Training Center, located right behind Jaggers Doggy Daycare. At Jaggers Dog Training Center, professional trainer Alyssa can help you with all sorts of dog behavior problems with your pet, whether it be pulling on the leash, raiding the countertops in your kitchen or table, constant barking, not coming when called, or simply trying to get your pet to just stay in one place and wait while you take care of other things around the house. Call and schedule a consultation today at Jaggers Dog Training Center. Just call 316-7021.
Back here at Pinckneyville, we got another message from a former Mount Vernon Ram alumni, Kellen Edwards, class of 2011. Good to hear from you, Kellen. Yeah, he's watching the game tonight from Evansville. Says, go Rams. Kellen was a good athlete at Mount Vernon High School. Now, Kellen didn't get to compete at the new high school. He was still at the old school. Yeah, torn most of that down. Here's a long three on the way. It's no good by Jaden Jones. And on the rebound, we got a whistle and a foul. That's going to be a push-off on Principia. And that'll give the Rams the ball.
That's on Quentin Coleman, his first.
Gene's watching from Fairfield tonight. Says thanks for broadcasting the games here from the Panther Shootout. Glad we could do it, Gene, and give you a chance to take a look at some teams you don't have a chance to see.
Might have been here early this morning. Fairfield took down Greenville.
Yeah, Fairfield with a 10-point win over Greenville in the first game of the day, 61-51. It's a good win for the Mules. That's a foul on the Panthers. That's going to be on Siku Cisse. That's his second. Checking in the game is going to be, okay, here's a mouthful. Mario Aguirre de Almeida. Try to say that fast. He's checking in the game for
Mario Aguirre de Almeida.
Yeah, Mario Aguirre de Almeida in the game. Here's Pro for a three. Got it.
His name across here looks like an eye chart.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Nice shot by Eli Pro from the corner pocket. Rams back down to within 9. Here's a shot from out front. No good. Battle for the rebound. Principia gets it back. It's Coleman. Takes it inside. Misses it. There's Maurer with the rebound. Has it stripped by Coleman. He puts it back up and in.
And the foul.
Boy, quick hands there by Quentin Coleman as he stripped the ball away from Maurer, scores, and then Maurer fouls him.
2 fouls on Maurer.
Man, tough break there. Yeah, 2 fouls on Maurer. Makes it 26-15 with 4:04 to play here in the first half.
That's frustration on Cale's part. He had that ball taken away from him.
Coleman's free throw is good. Coleman's making a bid for that shoe award tonight, too. You notice that? He is. Got the bright greens on tonight. Rams break the press, get it down on the reverse layup. It's no good by Maurer, but hey, give them credit. They broke the press that time. Up ahead, it's the Panthers with it. Almeida has the ball come off his hands and out of bounds, but they say it's last touch by Shelby, who was coming in trying to make the steal. Well, the Rams are hustling. They're not backing down. You got to give them credit. Playing hard out there. A lot of teams would walk on the floor against these guys and just be totally intimidated. Yeah, just looking at them, you know. This, I don't know if I can say this guy's name. This guy's either Russian or Czechoslovakian.
I saw that earlier, and I was hoping he wouldn't get in.
Pyatar Rikaluski. I think that is the eye chart there.
Kingston Money scores again.
Money cashes in again, doesn't he? All right, 29-15. Rams back the other way. Yeah, I didn't see that gentleman play at the shootout at Highland. As 3-pointers put up by Cale Maurer. All right.
7 points for Maurer.
Here's a step back 3 by Coleman. He nails it.
Coleman.
Yeah, he's a player. He's one of the 3 guys in the starting lineup that are getting a lot of D1 looks.
Yeah,
D1
I can see that. He's got a nice looking shot.
Yeah. Again, Coleman 6'4", going to make somebody a nice college player, that's for sure.
They like the double team.
Here's a double team, and jump ball's called. Possession arrow's going to leave it with Mount Vernon.
They like, some of those guys are so big, coach only got to use one guy to double team.
Yeah, the wingspan on some of them. Yeah.
It gives him an advantage. He can just use one guy and double team.
Richarlewski goes out of the game, and Slay comes back in. That's a lot easier name to say, Slay.
Yeah. Yeah, because we slayed that other one, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm still not sure I said it right. All right. Panthers back in the front court. Ooh, almost a steal. Shot from the wing, knocking it down. Kingston Money.
Man, he is money.
Yeah. Here's the Rams in the front court again. It's Shelby down underneath to Barnes. Barnes is double teamed, tosses it up, loses the handle, falls down. Jones has the ball instead for Principia. And it's taken away by Maurer. Maurer to Shelby. Shelby will bring it up. Rams still playing hard. Here's Pro with a 3. That won't go. Ball's loose. Rams getting on the floor, battling for it.
They are getting after it.
Well, I think it shows. Some character in your team when you are willing to get out there and battle against a team like this that, understandably on paper is probably, 40, 50 points better than you on paper. But yet, they're just getting out there and battling with them and not being intimidated. So I think that's good for the Rams. Timeout on the court. We'll take one as well.
Coach Holloway is not happy about that.
Like sports, delicious food, and great drinks, you're going to love JJ's Sports Bar in Mount Vernon. Whether you stop by for brunch, lunch, or dinner, JJ's has something for you, including delicious wings, a variety of burgers, and, of course, top-notch service. You like drinks? They have them at JJ's, including your favorite drafts and even margarita flights. Try the burrito tacos, or maybe perhaps the nachos. How about the shrimp? They even have steaks and pasta at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, located on the west side of Mount Vernon.
Back here live at Pinckneyville, Craig sent a message in. He's watching from Jefferson County tonight. I like your message, Craig. I'll get that here in a second. Here's a pass underneath to Atar. It's slapped away by the Rams. How about that? They stripped it away from Atar. Get it up to Barnes. Barnes in the paint, leans in, goes up to the shot, scores. That's a good move by Dave Barnes. That was a tough shot.
Yeah, David is in double figures.
Here's Slay from the corner. That's no good. Ball is loose. Atar goes after it, goes out of bounds, and they say it's last touch by Shelby. Yeah, Craig writes in, he says, well, tough match tonight for the Rams, but we are Ram tough. Okay, good stuff there, Craig. He says, once a Ram, always a Ram. There you go. All right, here's the lob in to Kingston Money. Money goes over on the corner. Cisse's on the bench right now. Here's a little jump step. Oh, the alley-oop to Atar, and he missed it. He missed the dunk. Back the other way. It's the Rams. Falling down is Barnes, and they're calling for traveling.
Yeah. You got to dribble your way down and dribble your way back up.
Judy is watching from Corinth, Mississippi, and she is cheering on the Principia Panthers. Well, Judy, we're glad to have you on the broadcast.
Oh.
And she also is rooting for number 25, and that is Mr. Slay, Wyatt Slay. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, Wyatt's having a pretty good game so far, Judy. So glad you can watch it tonight with us. Shot from the corner is up and in.
That's a tough shot.
That's Torre with the shot. Man, that is a tough one, isn't it?
Tough angle.
Yeah. Rams back the other way again.
It's a good horse shot.
36 seconds left, and that's going to be a timeout called by Tim Holloway as he saves a turnover there. Good call by Coach as they'll preserve that possession and maybe have a chance to score here before the end of the half. We'll take a quick timeout, be right back.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
Well, you know that Bill at King City RV can take care of you. He winterized our camper, got it put away for the winter time, and highly recommend him. Does a good job. All right, back to live action. 34 seconds left here in the half. It'll be Rams basketball right in front of the scorer's bench as it comes in to Lucas Shelby. Shelby gets over on the left wing to Nesbitt. Here comes a double team, and it's taken away. Stolen by the Panthers. Look out! Atar throws down a thunder dunk. Man, oh man, that was huge. That goal's going to be shaken for a long time. Final 8 seconds of the half. Shot is up, no good by the Rams. Half line shot. Nope, they're going to call him traveling.
Oh, no. Not going to count.
Made the half line shot, but they called him for traveling.
Oh, no.
How about that? We've seen a little bit of everything in this first half, haven't we?
The ref's being booed. Now, how did he know that was going to go in?
All right. 1.4 seconds left. That one hits the ceiling. Hits the ceiling.
Shades of the Rome tournament.
Yeah, for sure. It is halftime as both teams are headed to the locker room as the Principia Panthers certainly came in as advertised, and they've lived up to it. But, yeah, you know what? The Rams are hanging in there, and they're fighting hard. They got 20 points against them here in the first half. So, you drop a few of those threes in, and, who knows? Who knows? You might inch a little bit closer. But they do have their hands full tonight. But it's a fun one to be here to watch and a fun one to broadcast, and I hope you guys are enjoying it back home. We will take a brief timeout. Ron will be back with our halftime stats. All that and more on the way right here on AreaSports.net.
High-quality dog training is hard to find, but now there's Jaggers Dog Training Center, located right behind Jaggers Doggy Daycare. At Jaggers Dog Training Center, professional trainer Alyssa can help you with all sorts of dog behavior problems with your pet. Whether it be pulling on the leash, raiding the countertops in your kitchen or table, constant barking, not coming when called, or simply trying to get your pet to just stay in one place and wait while you take care of other things around the house. Call and schedule a consultation today at Jaggers Dog Training Center. Just call 316-7021.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
If you need a new Certus mattress, TV, or appliance for your home, stop by Mount Vernon TV and Appliance Center, where they service what they sell. You will find an amazing selection of in-stock appliances, whether you're looking for a refrigerator or an upright or chest-type freezer for your meat. They also have washers and dryers in stock in both the front-load and top-load models. Need a dishwasher? You'll find it at Mount Vernon TV and Appliance Center. And for the perfect night of sleep, the Certus Sleep Center inside Mount Vernon TV and Appliance Center offers a variety of mattresses in the firmness that's right for you. And don't forget, they also have an award-winning service department at Mount Vernon TV and Appliance Center.
At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family, because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time.
With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVAC system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738.
Welcome back here to Pinckneyville High School, the scene for the annual Panther Showcase. It's been a shootout with 7 different games here today. And this is the 7th and final game, and we are at halftime as the Mount Vernon Rams trail Principia, Missouri, the 5th-ranked team in the nation, 39-20 here at the half. And it's not so much been the turnovers that Principia has caused Mount Vernon. Obviously, they have caused some turnovers. It's just been a matter of the Rams have not been able to knock down as many shots, and primarily they're not getting any second chance opportunities because usually they're one and done. Once they put up a shot, if it doesn't go in, Principia has usually got the rebound and they're going the other way, and that's just because of their sheer size and athleticism out there. You got some great athletes out there on the Panthers, and again, at least 3 of them getting some serious D1 looks and offers already, and I'm sure probably many more as well. But Ron, you got to look at it statistically here at the half. What are you seeing out there?
I do, Randy. Like I said, I'm a point short, but we'll worry about that later. For the Mount Vernon Rams, they had 3 players break the scoring column, and they were led in scoring by David Barnes, who reached double figures with 10 points. Followed by Cale Maurer with 7 points, and Eli Prost with 3 points for a total of 20. The Rams committed 5 personal fouls, but they were perfect from the free throw line 6 out of 6 in that first half. For Principia,
the Panthers,
the Panthers. They had 6 players break the scoring column, and they were led in scoring by Quentin Coleman, who has 13 first-half points, followed by Kingston Money off the bench with 10 points. Nergasam Torer has 3 points, Wyatt Slay with 4 points, Siku Sise with 4 points, and Mahak Attar with 4 points for a total 38. They committed 8 personal fouls. They were 4 out of 5 from the free throw line.
You mentioned Siku Sise with just 4 points. Of course, all 4 of those points came on 2 dunks.
Yeah.
I think they had, 5 or 6 dunks in the first half there. They were
him and
hammering
Mahak
it down.
Attar.
Yeah, they were hammering it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing Ron Henry must be ill or something because we have not seen him play at all. He's a typical starter for Principia, and he's not been in the game at all either. So he must be ill or something. He usually wears number 32, and I don't see him out there anywhere. I don't think he made the trip. Maybe, yeah.
Could that be him bringing up the rear there?
Yeah, as tall as he is, it could be. So maybe he's either sick or got an injury or something he's nursing. But because I know he's a heck of a player. We saw him play over at the Highland Shootout, and he is not out there tonight. I think you're right, wearing the sweats out there. I think that is him.
Is that him?
Because Henry is 6'8", and that guy looks to be about 6'8". He's walking towards us now. So, yeah, that's probably the case. He probably just and he does look like he's a little bit gimpy as he's walking around out there, too. Yeah. So, I don't know. I think he's got something going on. So, well, that's too bad. We don't get to see Ron Henry play tonight. But that's all right. They got enough firepower, that's for sure, as they lead it here by a score of 39-20. Again, if you're a Ram fan, you got to admire the Rams for playing hard and not backing down. And, they're not really not being intimidated. And, games like this can help build character and toughness and all those sort of things that you look for. So,
yeah, I mean, the coach didn't have a whole lot to say to him because they come out here plenty early and start shooting around at halftime.
Yeah, I think that Coach Blossom, his message was short and sweet, and they're ready to get after it here in the second half. The other thing about Principia is this first game that they've had in a while. Again, they've been off since well before the snowstorms, whereas the Rams have played a little bit. And so Principia is still trying to dial it back up again, compared to what it was back before the snowstorm hit. But, yeah, we've had a lot of great games here today at Duster Thomas Gymnasium. This is an awesome venue to watch basketball. We're usually down here for the Duster Thomas Hoops Classic, which is their version of the holiday tournament. And we were down here this year covering several games for that. And it's great to be back here for the shootout. We always appreciate the hospitality that we get from the athletic department here and administration. So kudos to everybody involved in putting this thing on. And thanks for the hospitality and inviting us to be a part of it here on Media Row. We'll take another short break and be right back with more on AreaSports.net.
Have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB To Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Back here at Pinckneyville, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. The Hack is watching tonight. Yeah, Jeff Hacker, a longtime coach at Mount Vernon High School. We've been talking about Mount Vernon alumni Hack, and we've had several write in and say that they're watching the game around the country. And we invite others to write in, too. So if you're watching the game with us, jump on our Facebook page. That's AreaSports.net on Facebook. Send us a message through Facebook Messenger there and let us know where you're watching from. The Uptons are watching from Walnut Hill tonight.
Walnut Hill.
Yeah.
That's a suburb of Centralia, isn't it?
But they say go Rams, so
wow.
Must be some Ram alumni there. So appreciate the message from the Upton family there. Again, congratulations to the Woodlawn Cardinals. Big win today at home against Goreville, and big win for Weber last night on the road at Goreville. Both those Jefferson County teams got big wins over Goreville this weekend, and then Waltonville played a very respectable game today against Centralia.
Right, beat Marion last night.
Yeah, so it's been a good weekend for Jefferson County hoops. Rams took it on the chin last night to a very good Orphan team, 51-40. Rams are 17-5, however, and got a lot of good wins during the season and probably many more to come as we start the second half action here. The Rams will be coming towards us at this basket this half as they'll have the ball first to start the third quarter play. And they air melon out of bounds. Principia came with the trap, and part of that trap was Siku Cisse, and you try to throw over that guy, it's a challenge. All right, so Principia will have the ball. There's Siku. Hey, that was blocked out of there by Mowers. He got his hand up there. Actually, might have been goaltending on Maurer. He was up there by the rim. Anyway, Rams have it. Mowers got it in the corner. He'll put up the shot over Siku Cisse. It's no good. Rebound is grabbed out of there by Quentin Coleman. Coleman the other way now for Principia. Panthers have it now to Slay. Slay with a reverse.
He's
has blocked
by Maurer.
Maurer with 2 blocks here to start the second half. And here come the Rams. Shelby gets it out to Barnes. Now back to Shelby and back over around the corner to Nesbitt. Nesbitt now to Pro. They try to poke it inside to Maurer. His reverse layup is good. Look at that. Nice move by Cale Maurer.
9 points for Maurer.
Not intimidated at all on the play as he scores on the reverse. Here's Slay back in the front court for Principia. Back out to the top to Money. Money puts up the shot, and he cashes in again. Kingston Money. Well, he's got a good-looking shot, doesn't he?
He does. Every shot goes through that basket the same way, man.
Yeah,
he swishes that net.
His form is outstanding on his shot. Here's Maurer with the pump fake. And there's a steal. It's picked off by Torrey. And
foul.
Got a foul on the rim.
Shelby.
So it'll be out of bounds to the Panthers. Again, if you just joined us late, you're wondering where the heck is Principia at? Well, they're in Missouri. They're in Des Peres, Missouri, which is kind of a suburb of St. Louis. And right there in the same general location as Principia College, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard of. But this is called Principia Upper School, as opposed to Principia High School. It's a college prep type place, basically, and preparing their student athletes for college. And that foul on the Rams is going to send Siku Cisse to the line.
3 fouls on Maurer.
Well, let's see how Siku Cisse can shoot free throws. He misses it. Some people were asking me about Siku. I said, well, just imagine Shaquille O'Neal when he was younger. Said he will remind you a lot of Shaquille O'Neal when he was young. And he misses both free throws, kind of like Shaquille O'Neal used to do, too.
Yeah, Hack-a-Shack.
Yeah. Rams back the other way now. Here comes the double team. Look out. They get it in the corner to Maurer. He throws it off the leg of Slay, and it's out of bounds, going to stay with the Rams.
Or if you're an Illini fan, it reminds you of Kofi.
He does. Kofi Coburn, yeah.
Coburn.
Yeah, he does. And I think that's why some Illini fans are excited that that's one of the schools on the list that are after him. That ball's blocked, brought out of the air there by Torrey. Up ahead, shot is missed in there.
Foul on Coleman. Frustration foul.
Yep, had the shot but couldn't finish it. And the Rams will have it out of bounds. 5:46 to go here in the third quarter. Lucas Shelby Jr. brings it up. He hits it over to Nesbitt. And now it's out to Pro. And Dave Barnes works in the paint, misses the shot, follows his shot, gets into a wrestling match with Siku. I don't know if you want to do that. And the possession arrow gives it to the Panthers. Dave Barnes was mixing it up with Siku in there. It'll be Principia ball. Quentin Coleman bring it back up. Gets it out to the top to Money. Money to Cisse. Lobs it into Slay, and Slay is fouled from behind. And I think that's going to be on Nesbitt.
Yeah.
5:13 to play here in the third quarter. Media row is starting to empty out here a little bit. Only a few of us left. A lot of games here today. And Cisse gets fouled underneath.
That's going to be 4 fouls on Maurer.
Boy. And Coach Holloway's going to go to the bench, put in Daniel Nelson. Nelson, a 6'4" junior, of course, for the Rams, getting ready to check in. Saw a lot of action in the JV game last night against Centralia. And he's going to get a little taste of what it's like to play against the 5th-ranked team in the nation, as Maurer's going to come out of the game with the 4 personal fouls. Siku Cisse back at the line. He got that one.
1 out of 4.
Yeah, he's 1 out of 4. That might be better than Shaq.
That's about Shaq's percentage.
Yeah,
5.
somewhere in there. Nesbitt brings it up for the Rams. In the corner, it's Shelby for 3. It bounces up and bounces back through. How about that?
It's his first points.
Here's Slay throwing it all the way across to Kingston Money. Money gets it back, elevates in the lane, and no, it rolls off. Rebound Pro for Mount Vernon. Up ahead to Shelby. Shelby wanted to go down to Nelson. Nelson was open, but they couldn't get the ball to him. Look out! A breakaway on the other end, and Quentin Coleman throws it down. Coleman with a dunk, and the fans love that one. They could see that one coming after the steal.
He's going to make somebody a nice player at the next level.
Oh, yeah. I agree. Here's Nelson. Guarded by Cisse. Nesbitt has it now. Back to Nelson. Out it comes to Barnes. Barnes to Shelby, back to Barnes. Barnes going to put up a three-pointer. It's short. Cisse with the rebound. And he throws the outlet pass to Money. Money gets stripped. And that's going to be a foul on the Rams.
Come Barnes, his second.
The Cubans are checking in from O'Fallon. Hey, great to hear from you, Chris. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. These are some big dudes, man. I think you could use these guys in your draft. Kingston Money at the line. He sinks it. Chris is a member of the baseball fantasy league I'm in.
No.
Yeah. His team name is the Cubans. Under 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Rams with the basketball. Nelson has it. Comes out to Dave Barnes. Gives it to Pro. Back to Barnes. Barnes going to go baseline. Now skips it across to Shelby for three. That won't go. Battle for the rebound. Barnes gets it back. Tries to power it up. And gets fouled. Well, Dave Barnes is not backing down against these guys. Getting several messages from Hack, Jeff Hacker. He can give you all kinds of history on several of these guys and the school and what have you. As Barnes misses the first free throw. Got the second one. Panthers back on the front court. With it is Torrey. Torrey to Money, and Money, it's one of the few things he's done wrong tonight. He traveled with it. Yeah, Hack says they've got a multi-million-dollar sports complex over there. All right. Here is a shot that's no good by Cale Maurer, and on the rebound, we got a foul called.
That's 3 fouls on Quentin Coleman.
So Coleman is going to have to leave the game. Yes, he is. Slay's going to come back in to replace him. Be out of bounds to the Rams on the baseline as Pro will trigger it in. 2:55 to go here in the quarter as it comes into Barnes. Barnes will leave it for Pro. Back to Barnes, looks to drive, spins, goes up, strong scores. Good move, Dave Barnes.
Yeah, it was.
That was just a good post move. Well, look out, Atar with the left hand. That was nice.
13 points for David Barnes.
Atar with another deuce for Principia. And here's Shelby now. Around the horn to Maurer. Maurer's out there playing with 4 personal fouls. Shelby again to Maurer. Gives it to Pro. Pro looks to drive. Comes back to Shelby. Shelby back to Maurer. Wants to drive baseline. Look out. Don't get a charge.
And
makes the bucket and the foul. He jumped kind of sideways as he shot that, and he drew the foul. And he made the bucket all in one quick move. Well, the Rams were down 19 at the half, and they're down 18 now. So
that was on Jaden Jones.
They've actually outscored Principia in this quarter. How about that? Maurer with the free throw, short. Rebound Slay for the Panthers. Kingston Money with it. Oh, ball came loose. Picked up by the Rams. Look out. Dave Barnes taking it to the rack and scores. And the Rams are battling back. They got it to 16. Yeah, they've outscored Principia by 3 in this quarter. Not bad. Here's Kingston Money. Inside to Cisse. Knocked away. Picked up by the Rams to the other end. The shot is up and in by Nesbitt. Rams score in transition as they get the ball up the floor in a hurry.
First points for Nesbitt.
And it's all of a sudden a 14-point game. People who left early are going to be a bit surprised. Here's a shot up and in by Torre. Yeah, Rams are not going to quit. They're going to hang around here. Here's Shelby going down to Barnes. Barnes back out to Pro. He'll let it fly from three-point land. That's no good. Barnes with a rebound. Dave ducks his head, goes back up. Got it. Got the bucket. I don't know how, but it went in. Wow. Tough shot, Dave Barnes.
17 points for Barnes.
I think he likes playing against these guys. I really do. He seems to be salivating out there to play against these guys. 22 seconds left in the quarter. Yeah, the Rams have outscored Principia here in the third quarter. And that's still with Principia's regulars out there. Yeah, they went for the alley-oop, and the Rams knocked it away. And shot clock violation. Shot clock violation. Ram ball with 1.9 seconds left. How about that? Some bright spots for Rams basketball here in the third quarter. Certainly. I don't know if they can get a shot off or not. 1.9 left. I mean, you know, you're going length of the floor. They're not going to guard Pro, who's taking it out. So that's going to allow him to throw deep if he wants to. Let's see. Well, now Shelby's going to take it out. Well, maybe you can catch a break and Principia will get a hold or something here. We'll see. Shelby, yep, he comes into Pro, back to Shelby, and he's going to let it fly. Got the shot off.
Yep.
After 3 quarters play, it's Principia 50 and Mount Vernon 36. The Rams actually outscored them in that third quarter play. How about that? We'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a moment on AreaSports.net.
At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVAC system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738.
Back here at Duster Thomas Gymnasium, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard, longtime basketball official. Ron, your thoughts on that third quarter play?
Well, as you said, Randy, the Rams actually won that quarter, 16-12.
Mm-hmm.
And it was not easy, but they won that quarter.
We'll take it. Small victories, but we'll take it.
Cale Myers out there playing with 4 fouls and doing a good job to keep himself in the ball game. And
yeah,
David Barnes is crashing the boards and going up against that tall timber and either drawing a foul and going to the line, make the free throw, or he's scoring.
Yeah, I know a lot of people left at halftime, but hey, they missed a good third quarter effort there by the Rams. And let's see what happens now in the fourth quarter as Mount Vernon has the ball first. Shelby, wrap around pass to Pro, three-pointer. No, won't go. Well, I'll tell you what, if those will drop, That would change the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, it would.
Pros had some good looks, but can't get them to drop. Here's Cisse getting the ball out on the baseline. Uh-oh. Down underneath, they feed it to Jaden Jones for the easy dues. Makes it 52-36. Rams back in the front court. Shelby gets it to Maurer. Maurer to Nesbitt. Back to Maurer. Step back three. Nope, won't go. Rebound Principia as Jaden Jones brings it up. Jones ahead to Coleman. Coleman to Cisse. Uh-oh, Cisse underneath. Oh, lays that in. I thought he was going to dunk it. He laid it in gingerly that time. He could practically do that on his tiptoes. And Coach Tim Holloway calls timeout. He didn't want this to get away too far here. So timeout on the court. We'll take one as well and be right back.
Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South 10th Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
It's Mount Vernon Rams basketball tonight here on AreaSports.net as the Rams are up against the big dudes, the big guys from Principia Upper School over in Missouri, the #1 ranked team in Missouri and the #5 ranked team in the nation, according to Max Preps and some other pollsters out there. They are 14-2 on the season, and their only 2 losses came to out-of-state teams. They haven't lost to anybody in Missouri. Shelby will bring it back up for the Rams. Rams are 17-5. Here it comes to Barnes. Barnes makes a good move, scores. Quick move to the paint that time for Dave Barnes as he scores to make it back to a 16-point game.
19 for Barnes.
Yeah, he's had a heck of a game. Long shot from the corner, and that won't go. Cisse with the rebound. Oh man, he just dropped his shoulder, and boy, that's gonna leave a bruise.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Man, oh man, Cale Maurer felt that one. Ooh, boy. Siku Cisse dropped his shoulder right into Maurer's chest. I'm surprised he didn't knock the breath out of it. Wow.
We foul. They need to lock this door up here so people quit going out of it.
Now you're getting cold, huh?
Not just me, it's everybody sitting around here.
That ball went inside the paint, and it was knocked away, and then foul's going to be called on the Panthers. It'll be Ram ball on the baseline. Eli Pro will trigger it in. Rams have played hard this whole game. They have not been intimidated. Yeah, they've read the headlines. Yeah, they've read the rankings. Yeah, they know all about this team. But they still have come to play. But it's been a tall order, as Ron would say. A very tall order. As Quentin Coleman takes it inside to paint, he draws a foul.
Well, they've had some great looks at three-pointers, and they just cannot get them.
The Rams really have had some good looks, but they just have not been able to drop those shots in tonight. And Quentin Coleman will be back at the line for Principia. This will be a totally different game. One thing's for certain, the Rams have played Principia much closer than East St. Louis did. They had a running clock on East St. Louis, beat them by more than 30. It doesn't look like that's going to happen tonight with the Rams. So to me, that's a victory. You look at it that way. Coleman at the line for another one. Got it. (56-38).
17 points for Quentin Coleman.
Yeah, he's a player. No question. Oh, Shelby falls down, gets it over to Pro. Another look at a three. This time he does bury it. That's exactly what you were talking about, Ron, is those kind of looks. And Pro did knock that one down, so it's back to a 15-point game. Now on the other end, there's a quick drive to the basket by Coleman.
Quentin Coleman.
He's a tough cookie. Timeout on the court. 5.5 minutes to go in the game. We'll be back with more in 30 seconds.
Andrea Baker, the broker owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon.
As you look into the Ram huddle here, they're playing nothing but a good time on the sound system here. They've been playing some good jams all day long here, haven't they?
Yeah.
Whoever's in control of the music down there, tip of the hat to you. You've done a good job. It's always a great atmosphere here at Pinckneyville. Duster Thomas Gym, historic place. Here's Maurer from the corner. No, that's in and out. Rebound by Money for Principia. Brings it out top now to Torrey. Inside it's Slay. Slay with a layup. That'll make Judy happy, who's been watching the game tonight.
Yeah, he has 6 points.
And on the other end, that's shot by Dave Barnes, and he gets fouled, and he'll go to the line.
And that foul, I believe, was on Slay, too.
Yeah, that's his 4th foul. Wyatt Slay commits the foul. Dave Barnes at the line. Sinks it. And back in the game, Jaden Jones replacing Slay, who'll go to the bench for those 4 fouls. So, yeah, Mount Vernon's playing Principia much, much closer than East St. Louis did.
21 points for Barnes.
Both games played on neutral floors. Here's Torrey bringing it back up for Principia. Down low, they get it to Jones. Rams went back to a zone there for a moment as a shot put up and in by Coleman. Yeah, he's tough. 4.5 minutes left.
21, I think, for Coleman.
Here's Pro with it. We've seen our share of dunks tonight by the Panthers. Here's Barnes again, elevating from 15 feet this time. No good. Rebound grabbed by Coleman. Gets it ahead. Tries to leave it for Cisse, but it gets away, but they pick it back up out front. 4 minutes to go. Torrey inside to Cisse. Gets it back out to Money. In and out this time for Money. Rams have numbers to the other end. Pro from the corner, no. And that's off Cisse's hands, out of bounds. It'll be a Ram ball. A little jabber-jawing going on out there, I think. Getting everybody settled down. Here's the inbound, and Dave Barnes scores again. Good out-of-bounds play by the Rams. Cuts it back to 17. Yeah, a lot of teams didn't want to play Principia when they knew they were coming to the shootout. But Tim Holloway said, oh, yeah, we'll play them. It's all right, we'll play them. Here they are. Cisse scores again on the other end. Now here's a jump shot by Maurer over Cisse. He had to use a lot of arch on that one. He falls short. Rebound by the Panthers. 3 minutes to go in the game. Here's Torrey with it. Torrey to Money. Uh-oh, they're going to look for Cisse in there. Look out. Nope, instead it's Torrey for 3. Yep, top of the key, 3. Well, actually, the PA announcer's saying Torrey. Now, in Highland, they said Torrey.
Is that a 3?
That was a 3. A 3 by Torrey. Barnes back in the paint. Goes up. That's blocked by Cisse. He grabs it out of the air. And they save it from going out of bounds. And he gives it in the hands of Coleman. Down underneath, taken away by the Rams. 2:15 to play. Rams still playing hard. They haven't quit. And that's going to be a hold on the Panthers, as trying to get position was Cale Maurer, and they had a hold of his jersey. He'll be out of bounds for the Rams. Dave Barnes going to come out of the game. Checking in is going to be Daniel Nelson for the Rams. Chance to log some more minutes against these guys. Pass comes in to Nelson. And that's thrown away. Pass was intended for Nesbitt. It's out of bounds, back to Principia. As we approach the 2-minute warning. Been a big day of basketball here at Pinckneyville. A lot of games. Really only been one blowout the whole day.
It's a whole new team coming in for Principia.
Yeah, looks like it. And that ball's grabbed loose on the floor by Kingston Money, and he puts it in. Yep, whole new 5 coming in for the Panthers. Hawk Atar is back in. Also, Rich Aluski is back in the game. Colton Walters is in there. Corey Bright is in the game. Rams are going to come with a whole new 5 as well. As Jaden Wilson is back in. You got Jordan Sledge out there as well. Wyatt Evans is in the game. Well, let's see what happened. Chris Rudolph's going to bring the ball up. Rudolph's got it right now. Goes to Wyatt Evans in the corner. Evans back out to Wilson. Now here's a drive by Rudolph. And the shot put up by Evans, no good. Ball ping pongs around. Principia comes up with it.
Way to use your head.
Yeah. Long shot out front. That's wide left by Colton Waters, but the rebound is back up, no good by Bright. And ball is wrestled out of there by Jordan Sledge. And I guess he traveled with the basketball when he was trying to wrestle away, and it's turnover.
I called it jump ball, Randy.
Oh, okay.
I don't know whose ball it is.
It's going to be Principia ball here. Principia ball. 69 seconds left. Out it comes to Almeida. Now around to Walters. Walters back to Almeida. Ball's loose in the lane. Skirts out of there. Picked up by the Rams. Rudolph's got it. Rudolph up the court. Takes it to the glass and scores. Chris Rudolph coast to coast after the steal. Nice move. The Rams cut it back down again. As that shot is missed, rebounded by Atar. Back up again, no, this time the follow is good by Walters. 28 seconds left. Rams have it. Wilson out front. And that's stolen, look out, here's going to be a dunk, nope. He laid it in instead. Almeida was a nice guy on that one. 4 seconds left. That's going to be the final, I think. 73-47. Yes, it is. And that actually was probably about the biggest lead of the game for Principia, was right here at the end. 73-47. Yeah, they are exactly as advertised. They are a very talented, very good basketball team. They will be a tough out, certainly in the state of Missouri, as they move closer to postseason, as they win this one over the Rams. Rams did actually outscore them in the third quarter. which I think is a moral victory for the Rams. And again, the fact that they hustled all night, played hard, didn't back down, and really weren't intimidated. It'd be easy to be intimidated out there on the floor with those guys, that's for sure. You got some future D1 players out there, no doubt. And Quentin Coleman is going to be named the player of the game. So congratulations to him. And he was a heck of a player.
Had to have been him or Kingston Money, I think.
Yeah, they both played really good. Ron's totaling up our final stats of the game here, and we'll bring those to you here momentarily, so stay tuned.
If you're looking for a great place to eat, you need to check out Bubba's 2, located in Nason, where they have some of the best pizza around, plus some delicious sandwiches, fish, shrimp, and a whole lot more. They have Extreme Bar Bingo every Tuesday, Last Queen Standing every Thursday, and Ladies' Night on Wednesday. Don't forget their annual Cajun Fest coming up in April. You can watch a lot of our games on the big screen at Bubba's. That's Bubba's 2, located at 124 North 5th Street in Nason. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 2 and Sundays from noon till 10. If you become the recipient of a speeding ticket or traffic offense, the attorneys at Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon can help you. At Olson & Reeves, they have assisted hundreds of drivers in Southern Illinois in an effort to keep the ticket from affecting your driving record and your insurance cost. Olson & Reeves can also assist you with estate planning, creating a will, and navigating the probate process. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company resides inside Olson & Reeves so that you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, downtown Mount Vernon. Call 618-316-7322.
We are back here at Duster Thomas Gymnasium as the crowd is starting to head home as this one's in the books. Full day of basketball, 7 games in the books, they're done. Final score of this last one, Principia Panthers of Missouri defeat Mount Vernon 73-47. And here's an oddity. In each of the last 4 games of the shootout today, the losing team in all 4 of those games scored 47 points.
Yeah, it is.
How weird is that? Triad beat Freeburg 50-47. Centralia beat Waltonville 60-47. Columbia actually beat Pinckneyville 47-45. And then Principia beat Mount Vernon 73-47. Elsewhere, first game of the day was the Fairfield Mules over Greenville 61-51. Mascoutah nipped Carbondale by a point today, 55-54. And really the only true blowout of the day was Murfreesboro over Meridian, 62-31. All the rest of the games were relatively close. And even this last game was actually closer than the final score indicates because Mount Vernon was down by only 14 points after the third quarter and got it back to 16 again, I think, in the fourth quarter before they emptied the benches and stuff like that. And Principia wins it by 26, but certainly a much closer game than the final score indicates. And definitely not a running clock like Principia put on East St. Louis. So, good effort by the Rams. The three-point shots were not falling that well tonight, but hey, these guys are a load. Principia is big, they're strong, and they're athletic, and man, they can move you around in there, and they don't give you too many chances for second chance shots and opportunities. So you got to hit the first one most of the time, and they put their athletic ability on display tonight. 6 or 7 dunks in the game, I believe, all by Principia as they win it 73-47. What you got for us there, Ron?
Okay, for the Mount Vernon Rams, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They had 6 players break the scoring column, led in scoring tonight by David Barnes with 23 points. Cale Maurer followed him in double figures with 11 points. Lucas Shelby had 3 points. Eli Probst had 6. Xavier Nesbitt had 2 points. Chris Rudolph off the bench with 2 points for that total of 47. The Rams committed 12 personal fouls in this game. They were 9 out of 11 from the free throw line as a team. For the Principia Panthers, they had 9 players make the scoring column. 2 of those were in double figures, led by player of the game Quentin Coleman with 21 points. Followed closely by Kingston Money with 16 points. Nur Gassam Toure had 8 points. Wyatt Slay was 6 points. 9 points for Siku Sisse. 2 points for Jaden Jones. 6 points for Mahak Attar, most of those on dunks. Colton Walters had 2 points. And I'm going to leave out part of his name, but Mario Almeida.
You abbreviated his name.
Yeah, he had 2 points.
Okay.
He's got more names than that, but we know him as Mario Almeida.
Okay.
And he had 2 points. That's a total of 73. And the Panthers committed 15 personal fouls. They were 9 out of 13 from the free throw line.
All right, Principia improves to 15-2 on the season. Their only 2 losses were to out-of-state teams. They haven't lost to anybody in Missouri, where they're ranked number 1. And again, they're ranked number 5 in the nation. Rams will fall to 17-6 with this loss. But, I still think there's a silver lining and some positive things that you can take out of this game if you're Coach Tim Holloway and the Rams. You can always find something positive.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to – you can search Southern Illinois far and wide. They played probably the best team locally last night in the Centralia Orphans.
Right.
And so the next best thing you're going to find, you're going to have to go out of state to find a better team than Centralia to play tonight, and they did that. So.
That's been quite a weekend for the Rams, that's for sure. Yeah. And it's been quite a Panther showcase. 7 games here today, and you and I did 3 games today, 2 here, and then we did a junior high girls state tournament this morning at Ren Lake College. So
we did. If you got some NIL money and you're looking for a point guard, we found one at Ren Lake College this morning.
Yeah.
Allie Spinner.
Her name's Allie Spinner. She will lead the Smithton Lady Cougars to another state championship game Monday night when 32-0 Cougars will take on Oakville. Ron and I will be there for that one Monday night at 7:30. We may be doing another game down there. We don't yet know for sure.
She'll probably be playing her basketball next year for Freeburg.
Yeah, that's where they feed
the high school level.
Freeburg. That's right.
And she is a player.
Yeah. And then we got games lined up on Tuesday and Wednesday, too, but we're not even going to get into where those are at just yet, but we'll tell you about them later when the time gets near. But it's going to be a busy week next week, let's just put it that way. But, hey, it's time to get some rest, time to head for home. Yeah, all right. Well, it's been fun. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks again to all of our sponsors. Thanks to those of you who sent us messages along the way, too. I'm glad you enjoyed the broadcast. So, for Ron Standard, this is Randy Olson. Remind you the final score. Principia wins it over Mount Vernon, 73-47, and so long from Pinckneyville.